What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Got a lot of cool stuff to share with you guys in this video. I wanted to revisit an article I saw back in January over here at soapcentral.com, but it was talking about the big announcement coming in 30 days. This article was dated January the 5th, so everybody was kind of anticipating a disclosure announcement sometime in the first or second week of February. And it's now the second week of March, and we're still waiting around. Back in January and December, even into parts of February, there was an influx of drone activity all across the country, even around the world. That seems to have slowed down a lot since then, but we're still waiting on the big disclosure announcement. Coming over here to dailymail.com, that's what I was doing. I was actually looking for updates. I found this article dated February the 9th, about a month ago. Expert says the floodgates are about to open when an executive order is signed here soon. And like this article that's now a month old, still waiting on the executive order. So I wonder what the holdup is. But in the meantime, you guys are wide awake and on the ball. You guys don't miss a trick. I've got footage to share with you guys out of Texas, Colorado, Nova Scotia. You guys are seeing what's going on. Is this maybe what Dr. Stephen Greer was talking about? This video here has narration by Jason out of Denton, Texas, from last night. This stuff has been going on for a long time. Once again, this video has narration by Jason of something in the Texas sky.
Nobody believed me last time. Go get Coda. Go get Coda.
What is it?
I don't know. UFOs.
That one like stopped. You see it?
Yeah.
Nope, it just turned off.
Yep. No, I see it. No, I see it in the camera still. Look, UFO. 2 of them. See it? The other one's dimming down.
Oh, probably still clean.
Oh, look. Look.
Where'd he go?
It dimmed out.
So aliens are real?
No.
What are those UFOs?
I don't know. I remember last time they come over there, right over there, and they were low. And there was like 20 of them. UFO, Mom. Right there. Right there. Right there. They're orange there. Right there. It dipped out.
Okay, this was above Denton, Texas. Right here, I slowed it down and zoomed in. What I was trying to do was look for possible wings or tail fin or anything like that. And of course, there weren't because there was no sound. I eliminated Chinese lantern because this thing was moving. Actually, there were 2. Were moving way too fast and much too big. Chinese lanterns aren't normally that big. In this format here, and I believe the next one that I used, you can see what looks like an energy field around this thing, at least temporarily. So, all right, right there, see it? Back it up right there. See what looks like an energy field around it? At least temporarily, as this thing was moving through the sky at a pretty good pace above Denton, Texas. Great catch by Jason Murray from less than 24 hours ago. Video number 2 by Debbie Towers. This video goes back to February the 7th. It too is very similar to what Jason saw above Denton, Texas. Look at this thing. Zipping through the nighttime sky very quickly, decent size, not blinking, and not making any sound. So there is activity in the skies. I don't know if we're just waiting on the mainstream news to pick this up before it becomes official. We get video footage over here on a daily basis of mysterious things in the day and nighttime sky. And in this video, you guys are also going to see a mysterious object in the daytime sky. And then moving on to videos number 3, 4, and 5, they all appear to be the same object in the nighttime sky. We're going to start off here in Colorado. Video footage sent in by Mary Alice from March 5th of 2025, when she looked up and saw this in the nighttime sky. And I say this even though there's 2 lights in the sky. I believe they're attached to one object. Over here's the original on the left. I zoomed in on the right. Check that out. And it wasn't moving, wasn't making any sound, and wasn't blinking. Looked like it was just sitting there in the sky. That's obviously why she took the video. The mysterious light sitting in the sky above Colorado. And Hiltz, this one goes back to August 12th of 2024, but it looks like the same object that Mary Alice just saw a few nights ago. This video's out of Nova Scotia. It has narration, and as you'll see, it looks almost identical to what we just saw above Colorado.
Very strange.
Okay, and here's your proof. This is very peculiar.
And as you saw, wasn't moving, wasn't blinking, and wasn't making any sound. How was it just sitting there in the nighttime sky? This next video was sent in by Sabrina H. from September 17th of 2024. Seemed like in September, October, November, activity in the skies picked up exponentially. This is a mysterious one here. This object right here, I zoomed in as close as I could get, not sure of the location. She was describing this as a large ship with lights. Here we go. Notice the light activity over here to the right. Then you've got this stationary, or at least semi-stationary object right there. Looks like a string of lights in the nighttime sky. So did those over there that were moving very, very quickly. What is going on here? That right there is highly unusual, and that is not a Starlink satellite train. Going from the nighttime sky to the daytime sky. Check this out. It may have been this spotted in the daytime sky. However, when this thing is in orbit, it's in low Earth orbit. Dan may have caught this thing re-entering the atmosphere or something, or maybe this thing every once in a while orbits at a lower altitude. This was spotted above Perrysburg, Ohio, just recently on March 8th of 2025. But it looks very similar to the X-37B. Check this out. I'm going to put it side by side here in just a couple of seconds. They look very similar. This isn't an airplane. It's not a helicopter. It has no visible wings except something on the back. Let me go in reverse here just a second. Notice how the X-37B has a couple of fins on the back. Every once in a while, you'll notice what look like a couple of fins on this thing right here. I've seen multiple videos of this white cylinder that had fins on the back of it, and I'm just wondering if maybe it was a version of the X-37B or the X-37B itself. But from what I understand, that thing orbits the Earth at a very high altitude. But I don't know how else to describe this thing other than a white cylinder, and that's what the X-37B looks like, a white and black cylinder with fins on the back. Because this has no wings, it has no blinking lights, and it's not making any sound. What a great catch by Dan in broad daylight above Perrysburg, Ohio. I get a lot of videos from Ohio. The Ohio skies are very, very active. In case you guys hadn't heard, there were a couple of more plane incidents. One in Pennsylvania yesterday, and then one down in Texas about 4 days ago in Pearl Land. There's video footage from the incident that occurred yesterday in Pennsylvania. The plane took off from Mannheim, Pennsylvania, and once they got airborne, they realized there was a door open on the plane. And you can see the plane landed here in a parking lot behind an apartment complex. This segment has narration. Here we go.
Lancaster Tower, Bonanza 347, Mike has an open door. We need to return for landing.
347, Mike, Roger. You want to make it to 31 or 26?
Lancaster Tower, I cannot hear you with the wind, so we're going to return to 26. We're going to do downwind.
347, Mike, Roger. Runway 26, clear to land.
26, clear to land. 347, Mike.
347, Mike. Pull up. Rescue 1, Lancaster Tower. The aircraft is down out just behind the terminal on the Parkland Street area.
Here's yet another shocking airplane incident where an airplane lands in a densely populated area. Remember last year this occurred up in, I believe up in the Pacific Northwest. A plane came down in an apartment complex. There were 5 injured after the plane crashed here in Pennsylvania. Luckily, no one on the ground was injured, and everyone survived the incident, like the incident in Pearl Land, Texas. Same situation. The plane came down, not so much in a densely populated area. It came down in a pipeline field, and the 2 people on board did survive. So 2 more airplane incidents here recently, as there's been a flurry of those here in the last 6 months. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photos were sent in by Brian out of Hawaii and Susan G. 2 jumbo halos, one around the moon on the left, the one on the right is around the sun. And here's another example of jumbo halos around the moon and sun. Photo on the left sent in by JL out of St. Louis. Here's another highly photogenic halo sent in by Karen, 007 out of Corvallis, Oregon. Look at all the amazing detail. Great job, guys. Thanks for the photos. Keep them coming. Checking in on the Schumann resonance. Very active the last 24 hours. Look at the major spiking that lasted for the better part of 10 straight hours. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, all in all, pretty quiet right now. We do see a slight increase in active regions. All in all, pretty quiet. There's a slight increase in sunspots in active regions, but nothing major going on. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. You can see here in the last 3 or 4 hours, there's been a uptick in magma intrusion. That's what the dark blue means on these seismographs. These are seismographs that monitor the supervolcano for activity, and that's an indication of underground activity. I don't see any earthquake activity, so all in all, pretty quiet at the supervolcano caldera. And here we go. New update on the freaky flashing light phenomena. The map over here in the United States is up to 297. I have one now from South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, that you'll see in this video. This first segment has narration. Here we go.
This is Chicago, my hometown. This is over on Martin Luther King Drive. We got the flashing light phenomenon going on over here too. You look down the street, back the other way. All the way down the street. Flashing lights. I wish somebody would explain this to me. Because to me, it means something is about to happen. It's around the world. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. All of the lights. All of the lights.
That was a video sent in by Grantland out of Chicago, Illinois from this morning. This video is less than 24 hours old. So this phenomena is getting stronger. I get videos every day of flashing lights all around the world, and I agree with Grantland. This is a sign of something bigger. Going from Chicago to Burnaby, British Columbia, video sent in by Renee from February 21st of 2025. This video has narration. Here we go.
Oops. I got it.
Makes absolutely no sense. Just like the video from Chicago, lights on both sides of a main street in downtown Chicago, blinking for unknown reasons. This next video was sent in by Samuel Goodwin, March 7th, 2025. Light inside his house, malfunctioning. Why? Again, this is a prime example of that rogue and random, just like the video we just saw. Mysterious lights blinking for unknown reasons, like this one here, sent in by Matt out of Tucson, Arizona, March of 2025. Rogue and random. Why is that light blinking and the other two aren't? And you're going to see another example of just that, rogue and random, and that's an LED light. The other ones seem to be fine. That one over there is malfunctioning. Video number 6, Cape Town, South Africa. Video sent in by Gary from March 9th of 2025. First video out of South Africa. And yes, indeed, you're seeing more malfunctioning lights, even in Cape Town, South Africa. 1, 2, 3, I think 3 or 4 there that were malfunctioning in South Africa. Video number 7 sent in by Savannah, March of 2025. Not sure of the location. Several of these videos I don't have a location, so I can't put them on the map. But the map would easily be over 300 if I had the location of all of the videos. And this last video is for those of you that may not have seen it, just to show you how weird this activity really is. We have a AA battery that's malfunctioning. Gentleman actually heard it clicking as it was sitting on his table. Check this out. Hear that clicking? Never seen anything like it. And it's not in any type of a device. It was just sitting there on the table. Getting weird out there, guys, for sure. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.